Shane Mosley 5-1 in his last 8 fights. If you're Floyd Mayweather Jr., Antonio, what are you thinking when you're watching this right now?
Well, you know, if you're going to do comparisons, you know, I think both of them was very successful against Shane Mosley, but Shane Mosley had more moments against Floyd Mayweather. He hasn't had those moments against Pacquiao. Right now, I think Floyd Mayweather should be itching in his seat to finally step up and show the world who is the very best fighter in the world today. It's out of 2 people, Manny Pacquiao and Floyd Mayweather Jr.
Who do you like in that fight?
I like Floyd Mayweather against anybody, you know, and I like Pacquiao against anybody. So, you know,
very well put. Are you running for office like Manny Pacquiao? You know, the interesting thing is, in this fight tonight, it hasn't been the very best Manny Pacquiao, but he's done very well. And, you know, so there's going to be a lot of analyzing and post-fight reinvention of what happened, and it's going to be interesting. But there's no question about one thing, Manny Pacquiao's winning this fight. Pacquiao said that it would be a feather in his cap as Mosley says he was headbutted. Pacquiao saying that it would be a feather in his cap to knock out Shane Mosley, who's never been stopped. Mosley now wobbling a bit. Pacquiao getting closer.
it seems like Mosley is really going for every feint, everything he's throwing. He's coming up first, and he's not punching.
And they're going to call that a knockdown.
Wow. It didn't seem like the referee was going to call it until the outside ref started counting it. That was not a knockdown.
Interesting. Certainly Manny Pacquiao didn't think so. Manny Pacquiao has been knocked down 4 times in his career, now 5. So it was not. And it's Pacquiao trying to close the show strongly in this round to show it wasn't a real knockdown. 28 seconds to go in the 10th. Shane Mosley takes a straight left hand by Pacquiao. Pacquiao, frustrated, wants to fight. Mosley trying to find a place to hide. 8 seconds. Mosley on his fight. With the replays to see, we will see whether this looks like a knockdown. It's a missed right hand, and there's no question that was not a knockdown. There was a right hand thrown by Mosley. It just doesn't look like it landed. We'll look at it again to see if we can tell.
You know what? Pacquiao actually threw the right hand, and it seems as if right here,
yes,
Mosley just pushed him off.
No question, that was not a knockdown.
And Bayless,
I have to say, Kenny Bayless had pretty